There is something effortlessly inviting about a cozy mid-century interior. It has the elegance of another era, but it never feels trapped in the past. Instead, it combines timeless furniture, natural materials, warm colors, beautiful proportions, and thoughtful details to create spaces that feel comfortable, sophisticated, and deeply personal. Mid-century design is often recognized for its clean lines and simple forms, but when warmth is introduced through wood, textiles, lighting, artwork, and greenery, the result becomes something even more special. It becomes a home that feels stylish without trying too hard. Today, we are exploring the beauty of cozy mid-century interiors and discovering how this iconic design language can create spaces that feel warm, relaxed, functional, and beautifully timeless. The warmth of wood. One of the defining characteristics of a cozy mid-century interior is the presence of natural wood. Walnut, teak, oak, and other warm-toned woods bring an immediate sense of comfort into a room. Rather than treating wood as just another material, mid-century design allows it to become part of the visual identity of the entire space. A beautiful wooden sideboard can anchor a living area. A walnut coffee table can introduce richness without overwhelming the room. Wooden shelving can display books, ceramics, artwork, and personal objects while adding architectural character to an otherwise simple wall. The appeal of natural wood comes from its ability to make clean modern forms feel human. Mid-century furniture can have very precise lines, but the grain, color, and texture of wood soften that precision. Imagine a living room with a low-profile sofa positioned around a simple wooden coffee table. Behind it sits a long teak sideboard, its warm surface contrasting gently with a neutral wall. A few carefully selected objects rest on top, perhaps a ceramic vase, a sculptural lamp, and a framed piece of artwork. Nothing needs to be excessive. The beauty comes from allowing each material to breathe. This is an important principle of cozy mid-century design. Instead of filling every surface with decoration, the room allows furniture and materials to make the statement. Wood can also be introduced through flooring, ceiling details, doors, cabinetry, shelving, and architectural features. When several wooden elements share similar undertones, the room begins to feel visually connected, but warmth does not mean that everything has to match perfectly. In fact, combining slightly different wood tones can create a more authentic and collected atmosphere. The goal is not perfection. The goal is harmony. Furniture with character. Mid-century furniture has a very recognizable personality. It tends to be low, elegant, functional, and beautifully proportioned. Yet the most successful cozy interiors do not simply fill a room with iconic-looking pieces. They select furniture based on how it makes the space feel. A sofa with a low profile can make a room feel open and relaxed. A curved lounge chair can introduce softness against architectural lines. A wooden dining table can become the natural gathering point for family and friends. Comfort is especially important when creating a cozy interpretation of mid-century style. Choose upholstery that feels pleasant and inviting. Boucle, wool, linen, cotton, leather, and textured woven fabrics can all add depth. A simple chair becomes much more welcoming when paired with a soft cushion or draped throw. The furniture should also have enough breathing room around it. One of the mistakes people sometimes make with mid-century design is focusing too heavily on individual pieces while forgetting the overall composition. A room can contain beautiful furniture and still feel uncomfortable if everything is pushed against the walls or crowded together. Instead, think about conversation. Arrange seating so people can naturally interact. Allow the coffee table to sit within comfortable reach. Give larger pieces enough space to be appreciated. This creates a room that feels intentional rather than staged. And because mid-century furniture often has strong silhouettes, you do not need many pieces to make an impact. One beautiful lounge chair can become a focal point. One sculptural pendant can define a dining area. One carefully selected sideboard can provide both storage and visual interest. This restraint is part of what makes the style timeless. The furniture is not simply decoration. Every piece has a purpose. Color, texture, and comfort. Color is where a mid-century interior can become especially cozy. The classic palette often draws inspiration from nature: warm browns, caramel, cream, olive green, rust, terracotta, mustard, deep blue, and muted orange. These colors work beautifully because they create warmth without becoming overwhelming. A neutral foundation is often the easiest place to begin. Soft cream walls can provide a calm backdrop. Beige upholstery can keep a large sofa understated. Warm wooden furniture introduces natural richness. Then deeper colors can be added through cushions, artwork, rugs, curtains, and decorative objects. Imagine a cream-colored sofa paired with caramel leather chairs, a walnut coffee table, and an olive green accent cushion. A patterned rug introduces subtle geometry beneath the furniture, while a warm lamp casts a soft glow across the room. The result feels sophisticated, but it also feels comfortable. Texture is equally important. A room filled with smooth surfaces can feel visually cold, even when the colors are warm. Adding layers of texture changes everything. Think of a thick wool rug beneath the furniture. Linen curtains moving gently with the air. A knitted throw resting over the arm of a chair. Soft cushions in different fabrics. A ceramic vase with an imperfect handmade surface. A woven basket placed beside a sideboard. These details create visual richness without requiring excessive decoration. Pattern can also be introduced carefully. Geometric rugs, abstract artwork, graphic cushions, and vintage-inspired prints can reference the mid-century aesthetic while keeping the room contemporary. The key is balance. If the furniture already has strong shapes, keep the surrounding patterns relatively controlled. If the room is very neutral, a bold rug or colorful artwork can provide the personality it needs. Cozy design is ultimately about creating layers. Color is one layer. Texture is another. Lighting and the evening atmosphere. Lighting has an extraordinary influence on how a mid-century interior feels. During the day, natural light can reveal the warmth of wooden surfaces and bring out the subtle tones of fabrics and artwork. Large windows, sheer curtains, and open layouts allow daylight to move naturally through the room. But it is in the evening that cozy mid-century interiors can become truly magical. Instead of depending on a single bright ceiling light, layer several sources of illumination. A floor lamp beside a lounge chair creates a perfect reading corner. A table lamp on a sideboard introduces a warm pool of light. A sculptural pendant above the dining table becomes both a functional fixture and a piece of art. Wall lights can provide a soft architectural glow, while small accent lights can highlight artwork, shelving, or plants. The style of the lighting matters too. Mid-century design is famous for distinctive lighting forms, globe shades, cone-shaped pendants, sculptural floor lamps, brass details, and simple geometric silhouettes. But the fixture should never feel like it exists only to represent the style. It should contribute to the atmosphere. Warm lighting temperatures are particularly effective in cozy spaces. They make wood appear richer, soften neutral fabrics, and create an intimate evening environment. Picture the room after sunset. The windows become dark reflections. The overhead lighting is subdued. A floor lamp glows beside the sofa. A small table lamp illuminates the objects on the sideboard. The wooden surfaces catch the light, and the textures of the rug and upholstery become more noticeable. Suddenly, the room feels completely different. This is why lighting should be considered part of the architecture rather than an afterthought. A beautifully designed room can feel ordinary under harsh lighting and extraordinary under carefully layered illumination. Personality, art, and the lived-in feel. The final ingredient in a cozy mid-century interior is personality. A room should never look as though every object was purchased from the same collection on the same day. The most interesting interiors feel collected over time. This is where artwork, books, ceramics, plants, photographs, and personal objects become important. A large abstract painting can introduce color and movement. Vintage posters can add nostalgia. Black and white photography can create a more sophisticated atmosphere. Handmade ceramics can soften the precision of modern furniture. Greenery is particularly effective in mid-century interiors because plants complement natural wood so naturally. A tall indoor tree can occupy an empty corner, while smaller plants can sit on shelves or sideboards. Clean lines can be softened with natural wood. Minimal forms can become inviting through texture. Simple furniture can gain personality through artwork, plants, books, and objects collected over time. And a carefully layered lighting scheme can transform the entire atmosphere once the sun goes down. The secret is not to recreate the past perfectly. It is to understand what made mid-century design so enduring and reinterpret those principles for the way we live today. Choose furniture with beautiful proportions. Bring in natural materials. Layer warm colors and tactile fabrics. Give every object room to breathe. And most importantly, create a space that feels like it belongs to you. Because the most beautiful interiors are not necessarily the ones with the most expensive furniture or the most dramatic decoration. They are the ones that make you want to stay. The ones where the lighting feels warm, the furniture feels comfortable, the materials feel natural, and every corner tells a small part of a story. That is the beauty of cozy mid-century interiors, timeless design, softened by comfort, warmth, and personality.